All right, I'm walking through the Salt Lake Airport, getting ready to go to Phoenix. We're going to be doing a media day out there with our business clients for this new movie that we're putting out for those who are going to be featured in the film as experts as part of the movie. It's Retirement Everest. It's the next film we're doing, and we are excited about that. Wearing the hat, this company actually was the company we went with. Here it is, just to give them some kudos. In Nepal, when we were there to hike up to Gokyo to see Everest and then fly over Everest Base Camp with helicopter. Anyway, if the purpose of the video today is I went on a 7-day cruise with part of my family. My one daughter had to stay home because she's in a sports program that was tougher for her to find time away, and my wife ended up staying with her. So I took my other 3 kids, my other 2 boys and my daughter, and I went with the rest of my family, and it was really fun. It was hard being there just by myself. So kudos to all single parents that raise kids. At the same time, it was nice to spend time with them and with just me. And anyway, it was hard to not have my other daughter there as well. Anyway, we came back on Sunday on Father's Day, and it was a really good Father's Day overall. I was able to be with the kids. Had some minor setbacks because our flight got canceled, but just a minor inconvenience. But what was a real big delight is today we got back in the morning. I had a pile of papers that had been put on the counter for me to take to my office, and bills, and I put those in my bag, and I went to the office, and I got done with some client meetings, and after that I had a letter from my daughter, and it was so kind and so sweet, giving me a Father's Day letter that just absolutely made my day. And so it definitely is one of those things where this is one of the things that I'm going to be talking about in addition to securing your income, which I talked about, locking in your lifestyle and switching your mindset to this. It's also fathers, or just men, Christian men, who need to be good fathers to their daughters and their boys. We're just lacking better fathers in this world. And I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I am. I mean, I've just tried the best that I can, and I try to spend time. I think one of the best advice that I ever got from somebody, he said, parenting is easy. And I'm like, parenting is not easy. It is not easy today. But I'll repeat what he said to me because I think it was valuable. He said, it's easy in this sense, just spend time with your kids. Sometimes we make it more difficult than it needs to be. And, I don't have 100% the same interests as all of my kids as they've grown. But if I just spend time doing what they like, or going and spending time with them, I have found that to be true in that sense, where we do make it more difficult than it needs to be. If we just carve out time to spend with them, it makes a big difference. And with my daughter, she is one she's feisty, and she likes to fight to get her way. And it was very nice to get that letter. And so, it was just something that speaks to me, where I spent time and I've invested time and energy to try to be as good as father to her as I can. And I got that letter, and it made a wonderful Father's Day for me. So part of life is about being better. So we talked about the financial piece and bettering it and locking in your lifestyle, right? And building that foundation the right way. And that's why we create the movies and the books. But the other thing I'm going to start talking about is things that really matter in life as well. And family is one of those. So if you have a daughter, and the daughter I'm talking about is 16, and to get something like that in the time that she needs a father to be there to help her be a strong woman, to help her guide her through some of those things that a mother sure can help her, and we need that, but fathers are needed. And don't let the media, don't let newspapers, anybody else tell you it's not important as a Christian man to be a good father in your home.